Warriors! IMF setting up Ripple XRP to take over the banking system. We're going to break it all the way down. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Now, I know BitBoy is saying he is the new leader of the XRP community. The dude cracks me up, man. We've been talking about this stuff for a very long time. There's so many documents out there. So I'm just going to show you quite a few documents, older documents that really show us what's happening with Ripple XRP. And we know that this case is all by design to bring in a new Howey test. And as you look this way at a pandemic, there's a whole nother narrative going on this way. But before we kick it off, if you'd like to join my private Warrior Academy, access to my portfolio, our revolutionary exit strategy, cryptocurrency calls 3 times per week, a deep dive call with me on Thursday where I talk about things I really can't go deep on here on YouTube. We talk about everything. We also go take you through the 120-day challenge, subconscious mind programming, goal setting, vision board creation, help you get your shit together, warriors. It's a revolutionary program. There is nothing like it. Fitness, mindset, and cryptocurrency and generational wealth building. All right, so let's kick it off, warriors. We're going to start off with a video from Christine Lagarde, okay? So listen to what she says at the back end of the video, and I'm going to take you on a journey, document by document, document by document, to show you that Ripple XRP is going to take over the banking system. Let's kick it off with this video.
Change the way in which intermediation is conducted. Eliminate some of the barriers, including the unconscious biases that exists out there. And I think in the banking system at large, in many countries, the difference will not be between those who are disrupted and those who survive, but it will be between those who are cannibalized because they're not seeing it coming and they're not embracing it, and those who self-induce that cannibalization. And I'm using cannibalization on purpose because it's a bit of a striking, horrible word. But it's really what it means. It's you're going to disrupt your business model, you're going to change it, you're going to reduce your cost, you're going to expedite your transactions, and you're going to continue to inspire confidence because you will build that on the basis of an existing backbone, which is your bank and the confidence relationship that you've established with your customers. So that's where I see changes happening now. If you think of Circle and Ripples and all those, that's where they are active and helpful.
So I want you to think about subconscious mind programming. I mean, Ripple just comes right off the top of her tongue, right? They've been preparing Ripple for a very long time. So let's take a quick journey right here, okay? So let's take a look at the picture, okay? Who is this, warriors? Who is this? This is Christine Lagarde. You got Brad Garlinghouse right here, warriors. So think about that just for a moment. So you got Brad Garlinghouse, you got Christine Lagarde meeting at the IMF. So Ripple just comes off the top of her tongue, and now the narrative is starting, warriors. So you take a look at the narrative right here, okay? So the narrative is they're starting to push the Bitcoin narrative. IMF, Bitcoin is privately issued crypto with substantial risk. And this is crazy. So now they're starting to push the narrative again. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. I'm not against Bitcoin. I'm just sharing with you the game, right? So International Monetary Fund says that crypto assets like Bitcoin are privately issued with substantial risk, making them equivalent to national currency, an inadvisable shortcut. And in the inadvisable shortcut, the crypto community disagrees. IMF claims Bitcoin is privately issued crypto with substantial risk. The International Monetary Fund tweeted about crypto assets on Saturday, asserting that they are privately issued and come, it says it over and over again. So basically the narrative is starting, warriors. So we know, BitBoy is bringing up all these new documents. There's so many documents, warriors, that we've been going over for the last year and a half. Variable. I've been in the space. I'm an infant. I've been in the space for about a year and a half when in the YouTube space and doing all this stuff. I mean, the Variable Bull, Kevin Cage, all these guys have been speaking about this for a very, very long time. So I don't want to act like I've been doing this for years, right? I've been in the space for about a year and a half talking about this, but I've been going deep down the rabbit hole. So we saw him with the IMF here. Let's take a deep dive. I'm going to show you some documents that are already, we know they've been working with Ripple. We know behind the scenes this has been going on for a very long time. And we know that this case is all political theater to bring in a new Howey test, to change the whole crypto system and how they regulate it. So this was a presentation that was presented at the IMF. I've showed this multiple times, but I just want to show you a couple things here that show you what it looks like. I mean, these are the partners, right? These are all the different partners, American Express, some of the heavy hitters out there. But I want to show you something pretty cool here. So they show you how it's going to run in the banking system, the infrastructure of the banking system. Okay, let's go down here. You got the global payments. Look at central banks creating regional networks. You got the central bank. What's in the middle of it? Think about that. Central bank. In the middle of it, they got RippleNet, right? CBs can offer liquidity constraints via commercial banks, smaller banks, and leverage commercial banks reserves to conduct cross-border payment transactions. This is the stuff that they're presenting to the IMF. Okay, let's go into some other official documents. This is the International Monetary Fund. This is what I do on a daily basis with my research team. We find these documents, right? This is an older document here. This is on July 31st, 2020. If you just type in Ripple, and you just kind of go through here, that's all over this document. Okay, this is from the IMF. If you go down to the bottom here, I want you to see something really quickly. Pretty cool. So this is the bottom, the last page of the presentation. Okay, so it shows the infrastructure of the payment system. This is from the IMF staff, okay? And it shows right here, DLT, platforms, Ripple, IBM, WorldWire, and Centra Stablecoin Network. This is showing how the retail payments, how the commercial banks will work, how the wholesale payments will work, and Ripple's in the documents. So think about this, where it's everywhere. I mean, the cat's been out of the bag for a very, very long time, right? So we've known in the Ripple or XRP community that this is the best asset class in the world and is going to change the financial system. I'm an ex-banker, spent 12 years in banking. I understand the power of XRP and what it can do for a banking system. I went to CBA Executive Banking School and I learned how to scale banks. If we had this technology, I would have adopted it like that. I mean, this is amazing for your customers. You heard her say it. She said, you need to speed up payments. You need to be first to customer service, right? And companies like Circle and Ripple are doing that, okay? So let's jump into here. IBM, if you take a look at IBM here, this is the blockchain beyond cryptocurrency. If you go down here, blockchain use cases, IBM's talking about Ripple. They're in the document right here. IBM is right next to Ripple. And you go here, IBM, the most well-known blockchain technologies production today involve cryptocurrencies. There's a score of developments with Bitcoin as the most popular, but the other unique and valuable properties include Ripple, Ethereum. Ripple has a niche. This is key. This is IBM. Ripple has a niche, foothold in the global finance markets, and Ethereum use smart contracts. So I wanted you to read that part. Ripple has a nice foothold in the global financial markets. That's IBM saying that, okay? Let's jump into another document here. So I'm an ex-banker, I used to be a vice president of bank. So this is called Reg E, right? So this is Reg E. They're in the Reg E, the federal registration. So if you go here to the reg, so this is the remittances transfer under the Electronics Funds Act, Reg E. So this is a government document. You type in Ripple, boom, they're in the document, warriors. Ripple is everywhere. It says right here. Okay, so this is the Reg E proposal of rules. Okay, it says the continued growth of expanding partnerships of the virtual currency companies such as Ripple, which offer both payment messaging and platforms to support cross-border payment transfers, as well as a proprietary virtual currency XRP, which can be used to affect settlements and those transfers. This is in the federal registered Reg E document, warriors. Ripple, Ripple, Ripple. It's everywhere. It's no secret that Ripple XRP is a juggernaut in the financial space for banking. Okay. So a little bit other news. Ripple files motion to expose XRP of holdings to SEC employees. Okay. So this is pretty powerful, right? So they're trying to go dive into the SEC employees to find out if they're holding any XRP holdings. Okay. The crypto uprising, the SEC didn't see coming. So the SEC, I don't agree with this. I think this is all by design, warriors. I truly, from my heart, think that this is all by design. I think this was created to create a new Howey test. Think about the moves and the players, what's happening, warriors. And I wanted to do this short video just to show you that. So, you know, we can all continue. I can continue to pull up old documents. You're going to find Ripple all over the place, XRP, IMF, World Economic Forum. I mean, this has been going on for a very long time, warriors. And this is nothing new under the sun. In mankind and humankind and womankind, it's been happening over and over and over again. We're going through a massive shift, warriors. We're going through massive shift financially, spiritually, right? Our ethics and morals. Our life is changing pretty dramatically, warriors. Remember, What do? Problem, reaction, solution. And so what's happening right now, there's a problem in the financial system. Our stock market is overvalued by 238%. The QE, the quantitative easing, is increased dramatically from March 2020 to now 2021, right? We're at the debt ceiling, right? After summer session, they have to decide whether they're going to raise the debt ceiling. We can't just keep printing and borrowing, printing and borrowing. At some point, there has to be a break in the financial system and create a new financial system, warriors. And the new financial system is blockchain technology. It's cryptocurrencies like XRP. Everything's going to run on an Ethereum-based type model. Maybe it's not just Ethereum, but everything's going to run on a blockchain, warriors. Your housing contracts, your voting, your medical records, everything's going to be on a blockchain, warriors. And we have an opportunity as citizens of this world to get involved in the biggest shift in our financial history for us personally, right? So if we get involved in this, warriors, and you're on the right side of it, you can get in for a very low cost and amass a good amount of wealth, warriors. But the key, what we teach in our academy, is what do you do with that money? That's the most important part, warriors. Number one is you got to surround yourself with the right people. Number two is you got to find a group that you can stay focused with. Too much. You're switching your game plan over and over again. You got to have a solid game plan, warriors. But I wanted to show you this, guys. And I know BitBoy's his last video. He's like he's the leader of the XRP army. You know me, guys. I love everybody. I love everybody. I'm not the leader of anybody. I'm not your leader. I'm not asking you to follow me. I'm not even asking you to trust a word I say. I know that I am the greatest of all time, and as are you. You have different fingerprint, different DNA, and I want to ask you a question. What is your mission? What is your purpose? And off your mission and purpose, what are you going to create, warriors? Because we don't come here just to exist. We don't come here just to come through the beautiful woman, the womb, to come into this world just to exist. I don't believe that. We don't come here to go to school, to get indoctrinated into a system that keeps you just over broke, to get off work, to rush home, to have a glass of wine or a beer and wash our worries away and watch a reality show, to wait for our favorite football team on Sunday just to repeat the cycle over and over again. We're supposed to create. We're supposed to build. We're supposed to be one, right? So this tribalism going back and forth, it doesn't work for me, warriors. I am one with you. Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever cryptocurrency. That's why I bring other YouTubers onto my channel. They have the same products as I do. They also have crypto products, and I want them to succeed. I want everybody to succeed. That's what I want for this world. I want oneness, warriors. I've created financial freedom for myself, passive income. I'm living a very free life right now, and I just want the same for as many people as humanly possible. That's my main goal. That's my main mission. My purpose is to be freedom. And my creation is bringing my knowledge to the people. It's very simple, warriors, and you can do the same thing. So I love you guys. I mean, there's so many documents. We could go all day with document after document after document. We can keep pulling out documents. We've known for a very long time in the XRP community that XRP is the chosen one. Everything's in the description down below. You can join our private warrior academy, our free Facebook group. My only Instagram page is down below. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go.